Good morning children. Welcome to another class of Science Lab. Today we are going to discuss about the chapter Super Senses. As you all are aware that we have 5 different sense organs to sense various things around us. Similarly, animals also have senses, but many of them have developed particularly keen senses to match their specific survival needs. So let's learn and see about some special senses of animals. So first of all, I'm going to take sense of hearing and I'll explain you with the help of picture. Animals that hunt by sound have remarkable hearing sense. For example, bats. They find their way around by listening to the echoes of sound from objects. Another example is whale. Whale communicate with beeps and calls that sound like a song. Another whale which is miles away can hear this song. Tiger is another example of sharp hearing. It can make out the difference between the sound of leaves moving in the breeze and the sound of an animal moving through the grass. The ears of tiger can move in all the directions and this helps to catch the sounds from all the directions. So now we have learnt about the animals for the sharp sense of hearing. Second we are going to learn is sense of smell and taste. Now butterflies, bees and houseflies have taste receptors on their feet. Before laying eggs on a plant, a butterfly walks on the leaves to make sure that they are edible for their hatchlings. Another example for sense of smell is dog. Now there are different varieties of dog you must have seen. One of them is bloodhound. This kind of dog has the ability to smell helps people in different ways. These dogs are used for tracking lost persons, things and escaped prisoners. They can follow a smell that is nearly 4 days old. The membrane is a bloodhound nose that detects the odors in 50 times bigger and million times more sensitive than in humans. After the sense of smell and taste, we have sense of touch. Animals that are active at night tend to have well-developed sense of touch. This sense provides information to the animals about their surroundings. Animals also use the sense of touch to communicate and to find food. Touch receptors in such animals are often concentrated around their body parts such as whiskers. An example for that is cat. Next we are going to learn is sense of vision. Birds of prey have the sharp distance vision in the animal kingdom. Animals that are active at night have the best vision, night vision. Most of the birds are able to focus on two objects in two opposite directions. It is possible because they have eyes on both the sides of their head. Eyesight of many birds is also very powerful. An eagle is an example for that. An eagle can spot a mouse in the field from high in the sky. An eagle keen eyesight also allows it to focus on the objects in front of it or on either side without moving its head. Eagle eyesight is 4 times sharper than human with perfect vision. A tiger's night vision is 6 times better than the human. I hope you all have understood about all the senses of the animals, and for the better understanding you can see on page number 6 about this vision. And the next 2 topics which we are going to take is hibernation and estivation. Hibernation. Have you ever noticed that lizards, rodents are usually not visible during winter season? These animals go for long sleep in their burrows during winter season. This is because they are not able to cope up with the cold weather outside. Such a long sleep of animals during winter season is known as hibernation. They do not remain hungry during that period as they store fats in their bodies, which they utilize during their hibernation. Some animals also store food in their burrows and to eat during the hibernation period. Estivation. Some animals which cannot withstand hot summers also go for long summer sleep. This disappearance of animals during summers, that is in hot, dry condition, is called estivation. A fish called lungfish burrows itself in mud which stop its body losing too much water by evaporation. Okay, now explanation part has been done. Now we'll do the activities from the book itself. Now for the sense of hearing, try out the activity given on the page number 8 in your book. As it says, some link between the size of animals of ears and their hearings. For sense of vision, you can try the activity given on the page number 6, looking with one or both the eyes. The next is sense of touch. Now for this you can do one thing. You can take a rose plant, try touching the rose petals, and when you touch the rose petals you feel soft, and at the same time when you touch its stem and thorns are there, you feel hard. Now let's try one observation skill by following this activity. Drop some sugar on the ground and wait until the ants come there. Now what you have to do is you have to observe the behavior of the ants by following these following questions. After how much time did the ants reach there? Did the ants reach there individually or in groups? Did the ants eat the sugar? Do ants move in a line? Where did the ants go from there? Children, all these pictures are just for the reference. But you have to do this activity by dropping the sugar on your own and observe the ants for a while. And I hope you like the video. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.